From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, February 10th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.91 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,237 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $217. Antiwar.com reports 2 Yemeni opposition parties have withdrawn from the renewed crisis talks in the nation, claiming they are being threatened by the Houthi rebels. They claimed the Houthi representative at the talk threatened to impose the Presidential Council by force if the parties did not cooperate. With de facto control over the capital and much of the west coast of Yemen, the Houthis could attempt to impose a solution on their own and threatened as much last week. The Presidential Council idea seems to have some momentum with other parties as well. However, for the sake of their political allies, the Houthis seem to want to make a show of a democratic transition of power. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports Twitter released its transparency report on Monday, and it claims less than 1% of users are affected by intelligence agencies' information requests. The NSA and other intelligence agencies currently use foreign intelligence surveillance court orders and national security letters to request information from companies like Google and Facebook. The companies are currently not allowed to say how many they receive, but companies like Google and Facebook bargained with the government to be allowed to give a wide range that the number is within. Twitter does not agree with the range policy and has sued the government to be allowed to give specific numbers, but there has yet to be a resolution. Twitter's heavily redacted new transparency report does have the exact number, but it's blacked out. The report says these redacted requests affected a total of redacted users out of approximately 240 million active user accounts. That's just redacted millionths of 1% of our users. That means the number could be under 20 people. The low number is likely due to the fact that almost all of Twitter is already public, so agencies would not have to request much information from Twitter. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Coinbase also allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin using a bank account or use their tools to accept Bitcoin as a merchant. Coinbase has more than 1 million consumer wallets and is trusted by over 25,000 merchants, including Overstock.com, Khan Academy, Reddit, and of course, FPP. I trust Coinbase. You should too. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a U.S. military judge on Monday halted a pretrial hearing for Guantanamo Bay inmates accused of plotting the September 11, 2001 attacks after one of the accused said the interpreter had worked at a secret CIA prison. The allegation by Ramzi bin al-Shibh, a 42-year-old Yemeni, adds to the contentions by the defense that the U.S. government is attempting to infiltrate its team. The Arabic interpreter is part of the defense team for the 5 detainees charged in the 2001 attacks that killed almost 3,000 people in the United States. Bin al-Shibh said he recognized the interpreter from his time in a secret CIA black site. He said in English, "The problem is I cannot trust him because he was working at the black site with the CIA and we know him from there." Army Colonel Judge James Pohl halted the hearing in the slow-moving case to await motions from the attorneys on how to handle the latest infiltration allegations. A second detainee also identified the interpreter as being present at a secret prison. The hearing at the Guantanamo Bay military prison in Cuba was the first in the hearing since the December release of a U.S. Senate committee report detailing torture methods used under a secret U.S. detention and interrogation program. Defense attorneys claimed in April that FBI agents bugged rooms where they had met with clients. They also said agents questioned support staff about the defense attorneys and investigated at least one of the lawyers. Pohl then stopped the hearing and ordered a Justice Department investigation. Monday's hearing was a resumption of the April hearings. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.